I just called it part 4, but you're right. It should be a ship out there somewhere. But comparatively speaking, we actually haven't. I guess we have gone pretty far. It's just a little more dedicated pace, you know. Press an A. Technically, we're live. Because I just noticed, oh yeah, we're live here. We've been at this for 3 hours, and in theory, you would have thought that by now, we would have found a chip. But that said, we've actually done really well. We just found a drop pod in the last one. And so now we've at least got one more space to fill our pockets with something. And we are pretty well supplied, I think, in general. We got a good amount of ion batteries, a good amount of life support. And I probably need a little more hydrogen in general, just because I don't have enough to even make a jelly. But I think that we're making progress all around, so I'm pretty happy with where we're at. Now we just got to get through these stars here and then back into the game. And I know the guys, they can sit there and they can play for hours. And this is one of my holdups, I guess, and why I haven't gotten like Streamlabs, is because that's really for the live, and actually Twitch is also live, so I don't know why I'm saying that, but you know, they could do it for hours, and I'm just like, well, I can do it for hours sometimes. You know. Well, there's that. Yeah. But, you know, it's just, we'll get it figured out. We will get it figured out. I kind of like doing these quick ones, so the hour, it sort of helps me kind of stay on task and not get too squirrely. You know, that might be a good idea. The suggestion is that I scan and see if there's another drop pod nearby. Because sometimes you can luck out and get 2 in a row. And that's pretty exciting when that happens. Here we are in our safe space here. Let me step back in so I have full benefit. It's acting like I didn't get this already, but I did. In fact, let's take a look. We can prove it. There it is. This is the other spot. So I feel like we're doing pretty good here. So
toxic protection 40.
I tried. It wouldn't let me. Which is interesting that it's got a spinning box though. What I might do, since I can, is we're going to put this out real quick, and we're not going to do a whole lot. We're just going to get the nanites is all I'm doing here.
Technology recharge. Toxic protection.
Yeah.
40.
Just to get them, you know. And then I'm going to take this and make sure that I've got all my, yep, that, delete that, go, carbon, let's go make sure the mining tool is full up, I have 343, so we're okay on carbon. What I will do is I'll take the rusted metal here, and we'll just put this over here for now. It'll come back, you know, eventually. So, Alright, it looks like I have 3 oxygen, which is great. I'll just use that here. No, 37. Now I have 36.
Technology recharge.
Alright, there we are. We are ready to start marching. I'm gonna scan really quick and see if there's any other buildings around here.
Falling.
There's sentient plants over that way. Nope, this is the only building in this direction, which is fine. Right, now we're heading north-ish, is what we've been doing. So. And I guess we're gonna go this way instead of that way. Holy cow. Wouldn't even let me get up on the hill there.
Toxic
We
protection.
could find some maybe. There's poppy roots and all of that, but we're... Oh, you know, I don't even know. Let's take a look. Can we make food for the animals yet? No, not yet. I think you have to find your ship or get in it at least once before it'll let you. But animals are awesome because that you can ride them places. Yeah, I was going north. Just a second. There we are. North is up this hill here.
Falling. Technology recharge. Toxic protection. Falling.
It's a cargo drop. Yeah. Is it me or is it raining? We just had a tiny, tiny bit of rain. Yeah, a very little bit. Yep. There were it was little streaky lines going down, little raindrops. Not a lot, mind you. And the last one, we had kind of like a run of damaged machinery and just all sorts of things. So, and what we're gonna do is spend like a few minutes just sort of going forward, not necessarily picking up a whole bunch of stuff.
Toxic protection. Falling.
I almost had it. Okay, so you run, and then you gotta punch first, I guess. Run, punch. Oh. All right, we'll try again in a little bit. Okay, we're gonna scan. And give a good look around. Okay, ancient data structures over there. We've seen a lot of those. Scan all the way around. Okay, There's the ship. Arrive in 55 minutes, so we're an hour away now from the ship. We're starting to make some distance there.
Toxic protection. Falling. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
It is actually, and
Toxic protection.
yeah, we're gonna totally grab these oxygens up here. They won't yell at me for picking the flowers. They won't yell at me for picking the flowers. Shooting them. Yep. And we can use it in life support. We can make carbon out of it. Oxygen is very useful, but you can't really. You used to be able to buy them in the shops. You can if you're on relaxed play, but even on normal play, you don't really buy oxygen anymore. So you really only find it in the plants and along the way, in the hazardous plants. And it's not like they're not generous with it, so it's just, you know, kind of the way. Cargo drop, buried cache. Let's go to the buried cache.
Toxic protection. Falling.
That should be nanite.
Recharge.
And we got 2,107. That boosted us up through to the 2,000 zone. Ah, they're being super duper picky. Oh, the sentinels right now. Is that a drop pod? Look, we found the other drop pod.
Toxic protection. Stabilizing.
I know. Didn't even really mark itself as a drop pod. Alright, so we got one of these. Next time we'll have to make some sodium nitrate, but not this time. These. Alright, we'll start with the one they want us to do, in the order that they want us to do it. Okay, so I'm gonna fill in this hole in this corner here, because I like to fill in the holes first and then square things off. That's kind of what I like to do. Yeah. Yes. And then that'll kind of square it off there. I don't think so. There was a big ship that flew over. Okay, so got a knowledge stone versus damaged machinery. I'm afraid damaged machinery wins. What we're gonna do is kind of follow since we now know we found the drop pods, and try and stay sort of within that kind of trail now. find more. Yeah, it didn't. It didn't even show up. That one's too far away there, but... So you come here, you look to the left. Oh, I'm talking about the salvage data here.
Toxic protection falling. Technology recharge.
Okay.
Toxic protection falling.
Oh. And we're just gonna leave these things alone. I'm pretty sure they're harmless, but we're playing in permadeath, and I'd rather not be surprised by things. Unknown building over that way. We'll go check that out here in just a minute.
Toxic protection falling.
It's a hollow terminal. All right, we'll let that hollow terminal go though. I wonder if hollow terminals can be found often by drop pod spaces. I don't know. That's not something I actually know, but it's hilly enough here that we got that salvage data. That was nice. My very favorite thing. One of my very, very favorites. All right, so let's put some charge back into the... Oh. A drop.
Toxic protection falling.
Run. No, that's not how you do it. All right, I just... Someday I'll get it figured out. Run. Press and punch. Apparently I've walked a whole lot. I'm a rambler now. That sounded pretty close. Oh, no, they flew overhead. Never mind. They were not landing.
Toxic protection falling.
Ooh, I got 5 whole words. Oh, does that look like a sodium patch? That looks like a sodium patch. We're gonna go get that.
Technology recharge. Toxic protection falling.
not a sodium patch. Just oh, it is a sodium patch. First of all, we scan because we have not found sodium patches before. There we go, 500, just like that. I figure the first planet is fair game for just a regular scan, but as soon as I can manage a better scanning module, then we'll start seeing money. Which is one of the reasons I've been stopping at all the damaged machinery, is because they tend to hand out those scanners, and they tend to hand out really good ones when they do, so it's why I like them. Speaking of, that looks like that might be a scanner up there. Whoops, got me. Oh, I found, I didn't find a, I found a damaged machinery, but I haven't found a scanner yet.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Nice. Alright, so now we look to the left. Over here. That looks like an unknown building. Yay! Let's go find out what it is. Excuse me, buddy. Let me peek through here, see if there's no red. No rare but available animal. Yes. Have we? Let's take a look. We're looking for a rare underground always active. So it's probably going to be out on one of the, you know, how some of the caves sometimes have like this sort of outdoor side to them. That's probably where we'll find it.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Boy, there have been more ships though on this path we've been on.
Technology recharge. Toxic
I
protection.
saw it just as I was walking by it.
Falling.
The exclamation point. Oh, minor settlement. Take a look. Quite a cave. But sometimes there are caves and damaged machinery. Now we cannot go inside the minor settlement lest we be reported. Our ship shield module, which is not what I need, but there is a cave over there, isn't there? Right over there. Let's take a little walk around. Camp Eba. It's Camp Eba. Ooh, there's another building there. No animal.
Toxic protection.
Not down this way. This looks like where Anyway, I was gonna say that looks like where a river or a creek would be. Oh, survival hut. Oops. So sorry, little man.
Toxic protection. Falling.
No. Well, you can't use the one that's by the survival huts, I thought.
Recharge. Technology recharge.
Oh, well, let me see. No, there's not one anyway.
Falling.
Sodium, though. Like a whole bunch of sodium down that way. We're gonna go get that. The survival flowers is what that is.
Toxic protection. Falling. Technology
Fortunately, I picked up all these survival flowers. Oh, I said the toxic protection was falling, and I was like, well, fortunately, I picked up all these survival flowers, so we'll be just fine. Yep. I'll take a moment. Jade piece. There's that way. Tech. Alright, tech damage machinery that way. No, that's a copper deposit now. Never mind. And then behind us is the building. So, alright. There we go. Marching on into the. I think that's it. Yep. Gonna land? Not gonna. Yeah, I walked right into it. I gotta say, I didn't see it until it was literally smacking me in the face.
Toxic protection. Falling. Toxic protection. Falling.
There we go. There we go. Damaged machinery. And before I do this, let's see what my pockets are looking like. Take this and put this here. Take this. Come in here.
Technology
That.
recharge.
We're gonna delete. Got. I think we have enough sodium to not pick it up for a little while. It's a very good thing, yeah. So
Technology recharge.
there we go. And now I have 3 spaces to work with here. So come on, scanning module. Got
Toxic
nanites.
protection.
Nanites are not terrible. been on your feet this whole time, those little jetpack things become extra valuable.
Toxic protection falling.
Yes. Yeah, that has been really interesting because you would think it would show the damaged machinery, but you know, when you're in the hills like we are, it seems like it just scans differently. Okay, Starship launch fuel. I hate to say it, but we're gonna let it go. Yep. In fact, we might find us a little cave and do some quick nanite making here.
Toxic protection falling. Technology recharge. Toxic protection falling.
They sure fly, but they don't land. But what that tells me is we're kind of on the right track, you know. Oh, look at that. Wow. The ship that's coming in on the horizon there. Coming in really low, which means we're really high up. It would. Because that seems low enough like you could land. And say, take me home.
Recharge.
I need a ride.
Technology recharge. Toxic protection falling.
Yep. That's actually really kind of nice to have the option there. Nanites, which is probably a good thing, considering. Oh, that was way down there. My pockets are full.
Toxic protection falling.
Damaged machinery over there. Looks like it might be a cave. It's just a hole in the ground. Oh, it is a cave! Which is also a hole in the ground.
Toxic protection stabilizing.
Take a moment here.
Technology recharge.
Make some space here. good. Yeah, you're right. There's a good chance it's in here. An unknown building that way. Seconds. For 15 nanites, 3 seconds there. I had, yeah. I think I'm gonna try, I got enough of this to make like 2 hydrogen. Nope. I have 243 cobalt. That's enough to bring us back up, I think, to the 60. Or at least into the 40s. Let's go to 45 here. Yep. And then maybe we can run the junk metal takes. Yep. Alright. I got 150, so I'm just gonna, like, make another 150 here. Well, 110. I got 163. There we go. Bring this up here. And bring this down here. Alright, I got 5 slots now. Insurance. It's like having insurance, isn't it? Got a geode. Let's see what it gave us. I'm gonna see what it gave us. Guess we got a geode. A little bit more. We got 250 cobalt. Yeah. Back to 300 here. Gone on. Like I say, this gone on long enough. It sure has. We're talking about diving. Ah, there you go. Alright, now that should have given enough time. If there was an animal in here, that gave it enough time to show up, but They don't, and they're really low, which is why I think we're gonna have to look for like an open space cave. Because I think it's probably bigger than the caves are. Because usually, if it's smaller, they'll show up. But
Toxic protection 40.
Come on, module. I could use this kit. I'll take nanites. Nanites are good. I honestly don't know. We've collected quite a bit. Take a look here. From a nanite perspective, we have 2,571, and that's just from the damaged machinery and the salvage that we've done. Which is, you know, not too shabby, actually. Alright, let's go see what that building is, or is not. That's a baby right there.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Could be a ship, maybe. Or it could be a drop pod. I'll take that. It's a drop pod. Make some, we are gonna have to make some sodium nitrite this time.
Technology recharge.
And I could just plunk it in, and that is
Toxic protection.
a very nice feeling. While we wait for it to do, we will make these. I'm gonna plug in this hole right here.
Technology prepared. Technology prepared.
Awesome. I do think that was a good call to just sort of follow the line there.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Apparently standing in the window. Oh, well, it told me my toxic protection was falling, and I was like, well, I'm in the building, technically.
Technology recharge.
Apparently so. Let's see.
Technology recharge.
Alright, pop that thing. Go.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Thinking good ship thoughts here. Thinking good ship thoughts, you know. Find a crashed ship that I could fly anytime now, anytime. Come on, module. I will also accept nanites for that. Or indium. We'll get some indium. I will hold on to it for the moment. I have 3. The nice thing about getting more slots is that it gives you room to make those kind of decisions about, you know, what shall I do with this extra space? Flying over.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Toxic protection falling.
That's definitely nanites. Well, it looks like a hard drive instead of the other looks like a broken monitor. And this one looks like a hard drive. And generally speaking, the way I've found it, it's the monitors will give you metal and sometimes modules and sometimes nanites. But you definitely get nanites out of the hard drive. It's not bad at all, no. So it's still worth getting them and grabbing them, especially when you're kind of doing this kind of patrol here. And it gives you something to target, you know. There's a meteorite fell down there. Well, it was far away, but there was a meteorite that came down.
Toxic protection falling.
Nope, that's 3. Oh, an archive! An archive! Yep. Oh, that makes me so sad. If we were doing the ship run, that would be like a find.
Technology recharge.
But now we know why it's been sounding so busy, though. And what I might do is kind of wander sort of around the archive, because sometimes they have things, you know, that are not necessarily at the archive, but near it. And a little too weird on the angle there. There we go. Actually, I am going to point. Try to make it point. There I am pointing at the archive in theory.
Technology recharge. Toxic protection falling.
Anchor. Sometimes the flat caves are near the living spaces, so I'm going to head that way just a little. Yeah, I did, but I'm gonna, yeah, that's a very good idea. Okay, there's a knowledge stone that way. Okay, that's actually, there might be a plaque or something around here too. There's a knowledge stone there. So. That looks like it's sort of up and yeah, gonna be a little bit too far for me to go. But archives are really great places if you got room or can to make a base, and it's almost like my favorites are minor settlements because they're small enough not to be bothered and not too noisy. My next favorites are trade posts and then archives. Archives work as both kind of like a minor settlement and a trade post. If not, well, ooh, look at that arch over there.
Toxic protection falling. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Toxic protection falling.
Take a look over here. Oh no, it's just kind of floating. It's not really a cave over there, but I was thinking it might be, but it is very pretty, yeah. There's gonna be damaged machinery up on the top of it there. And there's some to the side, so that works too. Oh, just wishful thinking, but we're following Beeble's rules, not ours. In ours, we said after something like 5 hours, you're like, you know, if we see an archive, we're just going for it. I'm calling our buddy Joe, but we're following Beeble's rules this time.
Technology recharge.
We're doing it the hard way.
Toxic protection falling.
I did. I feel better now. My favorite kind of salvage data. Alright. Oh, but it did not give me anything, so let's see what we got here. Nanites. Let's see what we got going on the nanites now. 2,746. We've kind of been cracking on that. That's not too shabby. That says there's a snapper just waiting to happen over there, so I'm gonna come around this way here.
Toxic protection falling.
Well, I'm gonna look around when I hit the top here to see if it's on the other side. You know, if there's anything, because there could be problem is with these big spots here. Yeah. Oh, that looks like there might be two of these. Technology modules. No, it's just one which is reflecting off. There was just, it was reflecting off, the technology module was. I am not seeing a building. But I know there's a damaged machinery over there. And there's a damaged machinery there. And they're flying off to the archive. Hey, somebody land! No.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Not even a turn off? That's okay. I'll just take this then. More for me. Okay, I'll put some. Yeah.
Toxic damage detected.
Yep, I see that. There we go. I pressed buttons, but they did not press fast enough. That way.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Okay, so we know there's like damaged machinery there. Oh, we found us a rock that hadn't been found before. There you go. Damaged machinery there. So we'll kind of walk along that way for a moment. Though north is more like that. I'm not going to worry about the ones behind us, and we know the archive is that way, so. That was very close. The damaged machinery here was very close. Take that. Take a moment. We're gonna refill the tanks while we're kind of in the ground here. So let me.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Hey, Mr. Sentinel, do you know where there's any crash ships that I could go find that aren't 7 hours away if I walk? I'd like something a little closer than that, thank you. Look at him scanning for me. Thank you. I appreciate your effort on my behalf. Look, he's helpful enough that he didn't even get mad when the plant thing got exploded. Knowledge stone. Might be an animal in there.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Let's take a moment to get a free refresh here. A free refresh of our levels here. Take a look at our pockets. Oh, it's definitely time to do some salvage data nanite building.
Technology recharge.
I do. Start with one. Oh, well, golly. Back up. Hazardous plants. We'll just, always use oxygen and sodium, so thank you. I'm gonna dump the marrow bulb because I don't really need that.
Toxic protection. Stabilizing.
Actually, I think what I'm gonna take this marrow bulb, that with the sodium, and then I'm gonna take the sodium, and this 23 sodium here. I'm gonna make it sodium nitrate. Go. That was a useful thing to do. Let's see. Yeah, take one more of these here. Check my pockets here. I think we may let go of the indium. I have 300 chromatic here. I don't think I really need it, you know. So, and it's not worth a whole lot. Let that go.
Technology recharge.
There we go. Yep. And I think I'll take this carbon and make it condensed carbon real quick. Yeah. Brilliant. Alright, I think we'll let go of this extra carbon. Well, no, first of all, before I do that, go to the multi-tool.
Technology recharge.
There we go. Sodium here. Nitrate there. Gonna move this oxygen here. Put that oxygen there. Salvage data down here. I'll leave that alone. There, now I have a better picture. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slots. One last scan in case an animal decided to show up while we were having this. Oh. We don't want to go north. Or we want to go north, we don't want to go south. Alright.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Yeah, We're back for life form. Yes, that is what we're looking for, is a life form. 8 words. I saw some sac venom move there, bright pink thing. Sac venom. Oh, ha! Emerald. Again, we're gonna let it go because we have funny chromatic space metal, but nice to know we can find it.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Okay, I think we're gonna head towards the damaged machinery and over that way. But I have to admit, I think
Toxic protection.
we're just gonna do like a 10-minute run here. See if we can see any houses along the way. Yeah, then I'm probably ready to quit for the evening. Yeah. Saw that. Come on, scanning module. Or nanites. Nanites are fine. We now have 3,196 nanites. Yep. Interesting. What's going on here?
Toxic protection. Falling. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Toxic protection. Falling.
Yeah. Looks like we have a chance for 2 things here, so let's see what we get. So, damage machinery 1 gives us nanites. Damage machinery 2 gives us nothing. It looks like. Oh, nanites also gave us nanites. All right. So now we have 3,223 nanites. And it's time to look for another cave on the way.
Toxic protection. Falling. Toxic protection. Falling. Technology recharge.
Wait, no, I just remembered I have plenty of conductive carbon, don't I?
Toxic protection. Falling.
We are, yep. Mm-hmm. Just in a... This is a big planet. And the houses are just kind of distributed. Yep. Far apart. Oh, I didn't expect it to reload. Oh, it just reloaded my weapon. And I was like, oh, well, okay.
Technology recharge. Toxic protection. Falling.
That's just going to be some sort of goop, and so I am not going to get it. I'm just going to leave it alone. The goop that's there, you can get nanites out of it sometimes, but you have to process it. So I'm like, leaving that alone. Yep.
Toxic protection. Falling.
I'm hopeful of finding something, you know.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Toxic protection. Falling.
There's a damaged machinery to my right there. We might go and get that before we go much further here. Knowledge stone that way. Fungal mold, damaged machinery that way. Ships are sort of going that way, which is kind of where what we've been doing too, is going that way. No, we've been heading north, but we went to the side here so that we can get this damaged machinery. We're definitely alive, yes. Of a building or ship. But this looks like a natural cave here. And I think we might go ahead and go in.
Toxic protection. Stabilizing.
Because we've got a lot to look forward to later. There's damaged machinery there. So I think this will be okay. And maybe while we're here, an animal will show up later. So we're gonna put a base down, I think, call it good here. Huh? Shrew's colony. that seems appropriate. Shrew's colony, like little animals, you know. I think animal thoughts there. There we go. Now we have our save point for here. Oh, there's a survival hut over there that we can't even. Yep. So this seems, yeah, it's very appropriate. So great, and we can get out, so we're good. All right, let me turn around here. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. We'll pick up again probably tomorrow, and we might do what we've done here, where it's just sort of been throughout the day. We'll keep trying. We're gonna find that ship. Okay.